Before we actually get inside the video, I do want to say that I am giving away wave 1 to 10 people inside this video. All that you guys have to do to enter is join my Discord and be subscribed to the channel. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard about this JJK game. But yeah, we're going to be playing Sorcery now. This is a game kind of like Deep Potion and Type Soul. You know, it has parry-based combat. It has a lot of interesting mechanics to it. And yeah, we're just going to be testing it out. You guys can see I am basically a noob sorcerer. Innate sorcerer basically means that you're the lowest grade possible. Now I have played this game a little bit, but they did wipe me. And obviously, you know, I haven't been posting because I got surgery and, you know, I've kind of been cooked. But we are back. Kind of, maybe. We'll have to see. But yeah, pretty much, I'll just be teaching you guys the basics of the game, and then we'll go into, you know, the sewers and actually progress a little bit. I'm sure I'll do an actual progression video maybe tomorrow or something. Because it does not take long to progress inside this game at all. Like, to progress in this game to hit max level, I think it takes like an hour or two at max. Like, it is very, very easy. But the combat is very, very fun. So it's, you know, worth it. But yeah, pretty much this is just going to be the basic combat. So you have your normal M1s. You have R for your critical. If you press, or if you hold down control and then left click, you have a up tilt. Just like this, which is actually pretty interesting. And then this is probably going to be the best part about the game. Is going to be the fact that it has the Deep Potion style jump M1. Now, in my opinion, I wish way more games would incorporate this mechanic because I actually really do like it. But yeah, jump M1s just makes the game way better. Like, it just all in all makes the feel of the game way better. So I'm very glad that they actually did that. Now, to get your curse technique inside this game, I personally have blood manipulation, but you need to reach like level 35 or something. Once when you reach level 35, you'll go to a dream world, and then you just need to fight some NPCs. You'll follow a voice. It's actually very simple. You do that like 2 to 3 times, and then you will unlock your curse technique. And then to put in stats, you run over here. You would go to one of these beds, and then this is where you'll actually put in your stats. You guys can see they have like Black Flash, Divergent Fist, you know, just a bunch of stuff right here. The build that I'm gonna personally though is going to be 75 into cursed energy, 50 into agility, I think, and then 25 into strength. That is going to be the personal build that I'm going to run. But really, your build is all up to you, and then to get out of here, you just jump. But that is pretty much the core, you know, basics of the game. To basically get anything inside this game, money, weapons, anything, you just have to go to the actual PvE area, and then, you know, farm and get chests. It is a pretty simple way to progress. There is just one complaint that I have inside this game, and this is going to be the actual, like, where you go to do missions and stuff like that to level up. This is the issue. When you go to do a mission, it doesn't tell you how much people are inside that one server. So, for example, let's say I scroll all the way down here. Sewers is where I like to go personally to level up. So if I wanted to join the server, 90% of the time, it will say server is full. For some reason, this one's not even working. Okay, but yeah, this one worked, but like I'm telling you, 90% of the time, if you join one of the servers at the top, it will just be a full server. And another thing is, like, I kind of wish that they would add something where you can see if it's majority curses or majority not curses inside this server. Because certain servers are just ran by curses, and other ones are just ran by sorcerers. So it would be nice for something like that as well. But pretty much when you're in here, if you're with a bunch of other people, or if you're grade up, like if you're already a little bit higher of a level, I would personally recommend to PvP, like what this guy's doing. This is why I wish they would add that thing, because this server is just full on, you know, curses, and I will just get janked because that is basically what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to fight the other race. But yeah, like, this is kind of just how it goes in PvP games. And a grade 2 sorcerer is just watching me. But you guys can see, like, the combat is pretty smooth. For block, he kind of just wins to see his skills. That's whatever though. Like, it's literally a special grade 1, and he was still kind of getting cooked by me, and it's a little embarrassing. But yeah, that's just like, that's the raw experience in this game. 90% of the servers are going to be full, or they're going to be the opposite race as you. Now, a lot of people did go sorcerers when the game first came out, and then they wiped everyone, and I think there is actually a little bit more curses now. I don't know exactly, but that's just kind of what it seems. So yeah, just a few things need to be added. I plan on talking to the devs to actually get those added. But yeah, it's a little annoying to actually grade up inside this game. I'll actually try to fight this guy right here. Boom, boom. But yeah, if you kill other people, you do get way more XP, which is kind of why that other people will gank you. Because you will just simply level up faster. You can do PvE as well. The sewers spawns a lot of other like NPC curses, which is really good. That's why I personally like going here. But yeah, fighting without a technique is a little challenging. The one good thing inside this game is your M1s actually do a lot of damage. So people will die very fast if you just go up to them and try to fight them just like this. I don't know how that reached me, I'm not gonna lie. Boom, guard break. And he's dead. Yeah. We'll see how much XP I actually end up getting. And just like that, I'm all the way up to a grade 4. I probably got like 10 levels from that. You guys can see each one of these is a level up. That is why people PvP farm inside this game. But see, a grade 1 like that, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna stay away from the grade 1. I think I reached even higher. I got like 11 or 12 levels from that. That's crazy. But the problem with the PvE side of the game is each one that you kill, you only get 1 level up. And they're pretty hard. Like, they are actually, they actually fight back. But you guys see, this is going to be the NPC ones. You can literally just M1 them to death. Like, they are super easy. And they do spawn a chest in every single time. And they're especially super easy if you have, you know, someone else to help you, like this guy is. But yeah, in my opinion, doing it PvP is just a little bit easier in my opinion. You guys can see, the PvE side of the game is still decently enjoyable. This is the other problem. Someone that won't help at all will just steal your chest. Like, something legendary could have been inside that chest, and I would have had no idea. But this is the one good thing. A lot of NPCs do spawn, so you kind of can just run around and level up. You do get 1 level every single time that you kill an NPC. So, you know, it is at least a little beneficial to just run around, you know, NPC farming. And the way that the XP works inside this game is you only need to contribute like 1% of the damage, and then you will actually get the XP. So I could literally back up entirely and just let this guy fight, and I will still get XP, which is, in my opinion, a really good thing. And now we'll just back up for the chest. Let him get the kill. I don't know where the chest spawns are. Okay, so I went to the complete runs. First ticket? Okay, so yeah, he took it. That is, like, you need to learn the chest spawns inside this game as well. The reason why I'm personally collecting everything is to sell it for money. Now, I don't know if you exactly need money in this game, but in my opinion, you know, it's better to have more money than not to have more money. Because if they ever add something where you need money, then, you know, you don't want to do that. I'm just going to let that die get. I'm not going to get inside. Because the problem with this game, it's not really a problem. But if you die, you lose all your items. So, in my opinion, you know, I'd much rather keep my items than not keep my items. We're going to help this guy out. There's a lot of NPCs right here. God damn. How about XP though? Oh, I'm grade 3 now as well. So if I leave this, I think if I leave this and back out and join a random server, I will actually be put inside my dream world now as well. And I can start trying to get my first technique. And I probably also have a lot of stat points, so I can start building on my build as well. I know max level is 150, but you guys can see it does not take long at all to level up inside this game. And I do think if you kill people... Oh, okay. I do believe if you kill other sorcerers as well as a sorcerer, you actually do get XP as well. You guys see Church Gem right there. I believe one of those sell for 50. But yeah, that is just going to be the general game in my opinion. Now let's see if I can actually leave here. Okay, I don't know why leave is right here. But we're gonna leave, take all the items that I got. Then we're gonna go through the Trello, and that will basically be the end of the video, just so you guys can see everything that is actually inside this game. But yeah, in my opinion, the game is super fun. I'll definitely have way more videos on this game. But you guys can see, like, certain times you'll get janked, certain times you won't get janked, and you guys can see I backed out, and now I'm actually inside my curse technique thing. We'll just mute the audio. I'll do this after the recording, but pretty much you'll spawn in here, and then you'll want to turn up your volume to max, and then you'll hear a whisper. You follow that whisper, you'll find NPCs. Once when you find those NPCs, you kill them. You do this around 2 to 3 more times, and then you will unlock your curse technique. I'm personally running blood. My domain expansion is going to be Shadow Garden, and I believe that's like a top 3 build inside the game. Your weapon doesn't really matter. But let's actually go to the Trello real quick so you guys can see everything inside the game. So stat points, you have curse energy, agility, vitality, strength, and physical prowess. This is just heavenly restriction. The heavenly restriction you get by getting a certain item. Then we have curse techniques. Right now they have dismantle and cleave, which is Satuna. They have dojo, which is limitless. They have Yuta, which is mimicry. Now mimicry is actually pretty comp, I'm not gonna lie, because you get copy, and if you get 4 Satuna fingers, you can actually copy like up to 4 moves at one time, which is just crazy. And then at 100 curse technique, you also get Conjure, which spawns Rika, which I've heard is a little mid. Disaster Flame is Jojo. Blood Manipulation is what I'm currently using. Pretty good. It's definitely pretty strong in my opinion. It only has 1 Dark Break, but it does a lot of damage. Then there's Curse Speech, which I've heard is pretty mid. Projection, and then they're working on Idle Transfiguration. The main expansions, they have they have Satunas, Dojos, Yutas, Hakaris, and then, you know, Tamaya, Shadow Garden, Metamis. Then obtainable specs and skills are not really specs, but they have heavily restriction. You need to get, I believe it's called a True War Remnant. Yeah, right here. True War Remnant, and you cannot be a curse. And then they also have Hellfire Piercer, which is just Fuda. You need to get, I believe, 3 Satuna fingers. All the weapons, they have Twin Glocks, Dragonborn, and Jet Black Blade. Those are all the legendaries. Commons, they have Tonto, Katana, and Fist. I believe the best weapon is Twin Glocks right now, but I've also heard that they're kind of mid, so I don't really know. Now, these are going to be the legendaries: Satuna Finger, War Remnant, True War Remnant, Forgotten Orb, Curse Gem, Curse Ticket, Goblet. I know Curse Tickets, if you get 25 of them, they're actually really good because you can actually re-roll your Curse Technique if you get like a bad one. And then Cosmetics. This is what I actually got, and it just increases your M1 speed, but unfortunately I lost it. Yeah, you guys can see the whole Trello inside their Discord. Their Discord and my Discord will be linked inside the description down below. And like I said, I will be giving away 10 tester slots. All that you have to do is join my Discord and be subscribed to the channel. But yeah, that's it for me. If you guys ended up enjoying it, like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys inside the next one. Peace.